In an age where machines can do a lot of the work, what are some of the scarce resources that companies need? Or in other words, the areas where you and I should become more focused on in developing our skills. Welcome to Thank God It's a Story Saturday, a weekly video series where I share stories with you that you can use to make your messages connect. Today's story is from the Song of Significance by Seth Godin, and the story goes back to 1870s. And the story is called The Legend of John Henry. John Henry was a railroad driver. His job was to make holes into the rocks so that they could be detonated to make path for the trains, the tracks for the trains. Now, John Henry was this larger-than-life personality, really big and strong. He took great pride in the work that he did. One day, the railroad management decided to bring a steam drill to do the work that John and his colleagues were doing. Now, John didn't like that. He said, this is man against machine, and man can do better job than machine. And there you go, the competition started. On one side was John Henry with in each of his hand 10-pound hammer and started to drill a hole into the rock, and the other side the steam drill started. At the end of it, John Henry, the legend says, made a 14-foot hole into the rock, and the steam drill was only able to make a 9-foot hole into the wall. John Henry won that fight for sure, but then died of exhaustion. His Pyrrhic victory that day reflected the new reality that manual labor was no match for the work that the machines could do from there on. Anything that machines could do, people couldn't do better than machines. So human beings were encouraged to upgrade their skills, get more educated, and find jobs that the machines couldn't do. In 2023, those jobs look something like this. Robots are working in hotels, algorithms are doing stock trades, and machine learning systems are sketching illustrations and reading X-rays. What companies need has shifted. So instead of actually outsourcing some semi-automatic jobs that machines couldn't do, what companies really need are two specific kinds of resources: humanity and creativity. The most interesting thing about this story is that no matter where you look, whether you read what Malcolm Gladwell says or what Seth Godin says, there is a kind of a work which involves people working together. For example, conflict resolution, where you have to get people to sit together and resolve that conflict. If the job involves people working together and humanity and creativity both need that, then it is not possible for machines to take over that. So the point is that humanity and creativity are two fields where you and I should really be getting better at. Stay storied. I'll see you here next Saturday with another story.